零几项。迟到的人们，不是迟到，迷路。Hello， 大家好，我是 Melanie。然后今天呢，我们就来到了 Complex Mahkamah， 这里就是一个法院呐。然后今天就是要来这边做我们的 assignment， 因为我们有一个关于 radio journalism 的一个 assignment， 要来这边采新闻。今天这边就是会有那个林冠英的一个案件，然后还有我的同伴们 ，Hello， 嗨以琳，嗨琳达，对。我们现在有一点不知道要做什么，可是幸好我们还有我们的 senior 带着。这个是9点才会开始啊，因为现在的一个疫情关系，所以他可能不会允许我们进去。然后我们等下还有另外一边就是关于纳吉的另外一个审判啊，所以我们可能要两边跑这样子。然后希望我们今天就可以顺利啦。现在才7点50分，然后可以看到这边超级多那些记者啊、媒体人，然后他们就已经开始 set up， 然后真的是好多人就在那边等吧哦。那边就有我们的 senior 同伴们，有季红还有 Win 耶。零几项，这是零几项。
所以你还是不要去了，怕你们进去棒。直接躺在那边，等一下。
你要被踩死。Linda。认真。我要采访你。喂，这样近了没？几时生啊？这个绿豆小。走开！你太美了。就你哦，昨天 kiss， 刚刚 kiss 我，然后突然间。哦。我们现在在这边等着那个林冠英出来，这边真的是超多记者在那边 stand by 着，哇哦！第一次哎，你看。可是这边有一点不好，是因为我们没有很遵守那个social distance。Oh no！ But then 没有办法，为了那个新闻。我们等了差不多有3个小时啊，然后现在大家都 stand by， 就林冠英好像要出来了呀，希望他真的快点出来。人在那边派免费蛋糕和矿泉水，所以我们从7点半到现在的1点20分，终于完成了今天的任务，就是采了一个新闻，然后也等了好久，为了拿这个录音片段，幸好就是没有辜负我们的努力。结果当天晚上就发生了一场意外，我非常的对不起我的队员们，因为我一时手残，把整个录音片段给删掉了，对，是删掉了。 然后还原不了。但幸好我们非常的幸运，从另外一个记者朋友的手上得到相同的录影片段。然后其实就今天只是我们其中一个新闻 for 我们整个 assignment， 我们还有几个需要做同样的东西，就是现场去拿一些录影片段这样子，所以接下来还可能会再出来啊，因为我的组就是有其他的同学，然后看我们轮流还是怎样，所以今天就到此啦，耶！任务完成，耶！任务完成，耶！其实影片的部分也已经来到了尾声，但因为我没有拍到那个结尾，所以另外补上。那这一次就带大家看看我们 broadcasting 的学生充当一日记者完成采集新闻的这个部分，那其实是一个非常棒也很难忘的经验。希望在接下来的日子也可以跟你们分享更多类似的幕后花絮。在这个结尾之后呢，你们也是可以听到我和我的同学们一起制作的这个完整版模拟电台新闻节目。好啦，那如果你喜欢这个影片的话，记得留言、分享、按赞。那还没有订阅我的朋友们，记得要订阅我哦。订阅了的朋友们就打开小铃铛吧。我们下个影片再见，拜。
VFM Afternoon News.
Good afternoon, and you're listening to VFM Afternoon News. I'm Melanie, and these are the headlines for today. Lim Guan Eng faces charges for corruption regarding the Penang Undersea Tunnel project. Mahathir announces the formation of his new political party. For today's local news, former Finance Minister and Penang Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng faces charges under Section 16AA of the MACC Act in the KL Special Corruption Court, being accused of getting 10% of the profits from the 6.3 billion ringgit Penang Undersea Tunnel project. Our reporter Linda is now at the KL Courts complex where Lim Guan Eng's court proceedings are going on. She will now join us and give us the latest live updates.
The picture here outside the Kuala Lumpur court complex is crowded with reporters and public which are awaiting the arrival of Lim Guan Eng. On the other hand, DAP party members including Lim Kit Siang, known as Lim Guan Eng's father and former opposition leader, are present in support of Lim Guan Eng. Finally, Lim Guan Eng arrives at 9:10 and directly enters the building without facing the public and reporters. MP Hannah Yeoh states that this situation has been expected, followed by the harassment towards one of their party leaders in Sabah last week. However, they still stand in solidarity and stay positive for any future challenges. At KL Court Complex, I'm Linda from VFM Afternoon News.
Thank you, Linda. Lim Guan Eng then pleads not guilty and has been allowed bail at 1 million ringgit. The next mention of the case is set on September 9. As mentioned by Lim Guan Eng, the charge is an accusation which is politically motivated to tarnish his reputation.
We all know that this project is by open tender, not by direct award, and to date not a single cent has been paid for the tunnel project. So I just like to say that I will fight to prove my innocence in court, and I believe that the truth will show that I have not received any gratification and there is no corruption.
Lim Guan Eng also stresses that DAP is against and will not practice corruption. He will claim trial for another charge related to the same case and another separate offence in the Penang Sessions Court next week. Former Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir forms a new Malay-based political party. 4 other MPs who were removed from Bersatu, led by Muhyiddin Yassin, have also allied themselves to the new party. The currently nameless new party is said to be free and independent from other political blocs, with Mahathir expected to be its chairman, while his son, Datuk Sri Mukhris Mahathir, to be its president. According to Mahathir, the main objective of forming this new party is to rebuild the reputation of the Malays that has been tarnished by other Malay party leaders.
Parti kami ini akan bersifat inklusif dan moderate dan akan memperlihatkan kepada bangsa-bangsa lain bahawa orang Melayu adalah bangsa yang tidak khianat, berpegang kepada janji dan tidak menolak kerjasama yang ikhlas dan berprinsip.
Mahathir also emphasizes that the new party will be driven solely by spirit and not by money, hoping his new party to be the kingmaker in the next general election by working hard on contesting corruption and kleptocracy. Former PKR Deputy President Datuk Sri Azmin Ali declares that he and his supporters will be officially joining Bersatu at the National Congress Unite for Malaysia launched by the Perikatan National Government today.
Saya dan ketumbukan dari Perlis sampai ke Sabah sama ada penggerak komunis
in supporters from the mentioned NGOs then cheer with high spirits. He also says that they will fully support Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin as the Prime Minister to lead the country. The event, which has been held for the discussion and debate about efforts on developing our country and economy at the Malaysia Trade and Exhibition Centre, is present with more than 5,000 delegates and observers, also VIPs including numerous ministers and the Prime Minister. Parti Gerakan launches their first internship recruitment program, whose main objective is to encourage the participation of the younger generation in politics. Gerakan's Deputy Secretary General Wendy Subramaniam tells the reporters that youngsters should know more about politics as the government has lowered the voting age to 18 years old. This is also a great platform for young adults that face redundancies in this pandemic to work in the Malaysian political field.
Program latihan kami juga boleh dilihat sebagai salah satu solution yang dapat membantu orang muda, terutamanya fresh graduates, untuk mendapatkan pekerja kerana program latihan kami akan sediakan kontrak kerja kepada pelatih yang mempunyai prestasi yang baik.
Interns under this program will have the chance to work in different states and even at the office of the party's president and deputy president for 3 to 6 months with an allowance. The recruitment starts today until September 13 with terms and conditions applied. Interested applicants may log on to Gerakan's official website and their Facebook page for more details. Right before the commercial break, we will now have a brief phone interview with Michelle, who is an experienced journalist, about her opinions on the formation of Mahathir's new political party. Hi Michelle.
Hi, this is Michelle from Sinchu. I'm currently a senior journalist in Sinchu and have been working as a journalist for 6 years.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have you on air with us today. I'll just start with my first question. Michelle, do you think that Mahathir's new party will affect, and how does it affect the current Malaysian politics?
Okay, actually I think there's no significant influence because this new party is only a Bersatu 2.0, trying to replace UMNO and also Bersatu 1.0. So, and currently I don't see UMNO and PAS feel threatened by Mahathir's new party. But UMNO, PAS and Bersatu led by Tan Sri Muhyiddin are facing crisis over the seat negotiation and allocation for GE15. If they could not handle this problem well, this will cause internal conflicts within some of the parliamentary seats and also state seats. There are divisions and branches where UMNO, PAS and Bersatu supporters and grassroots will leave the party, or they do not vote for the candidate representing Muafakat Nasional or Perikatan Nasional. And Mahathir's party might benefit from this. Mahathir's new party is currently not impactful yet, but Mahathir's influence will decline if he do not form this new party.
Okay, Michelle, so you think that Mahathir's party will not bring any significant impact on the Malaysian politics. But do you have any thoughts on how this new party is going to secure the support from Malay voters with the existence of other Malay parties?
Most of the Malaysian voters are still not ready to support independence or the third force. So he have to work with other opposition party to gain more support among the opposition's supporters. However, in my opinion, Mahathir's party is at least impactful than some of the parties without MPs and aduns, such as Gerakan. But if one day Mahathir do not lead this party anymore, it might be another story and this party might have to merge with another Malay party.
From Michelle's opinion, we can see that Mahathir's new party will need help by working together with other opposition parties to gain more support from the Malaysians. As we can see, this new party is said to aim for protecting the rights of Malays. So how will this affect the votes from other races or even the Malays themselves?
Yeah, but of course, it's impossible for Mahathir's party to win the majority of Malay votes. But their target voters will be the Malays who do not want to vote for UMNO, PAS and also Bersatu, because now Bersatu is in alliance with UMNO, PAS, the ruling Malay political parties. So for the Malay voters who prefer a Malay-based party but do not support the ruling parties and wish to support the opposition, they can only vote for Mahathir's party. However, Mahathir's have to work with Pakatan Harapan and all the opposition party for their voters and supporters to be confident enough that if we vote for you, it's for you to form a government and fight for our interests and rights. not for you to continue being an opposition.
Okay, thank you very much, Michelle, for giving us such detailed opinions about the formation of Mahathir's new party.
Yeah, welcome.
I guess that's all for today's interview. Stay tuned for more updates after the commercial break.
This is a story of a timid princess.
I'm coming. Oh, my prince, come and help me. There's a cockroach. Wait, I don't have a prince. I can solve this. Let's use bacon cockroach spray.
No prince? That's okay. Bacon, the power is yours.
Back with the economy news. Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin confirms the 3-month extension of the government bank loan moratorium until December this year. However, the extension only targets those who have lost their jobs this year and are still jobless. At the same time, those who are still employed but have faced salary reduction will be assisted with reduction of monthly loan commitments. Muhyiddin also states that the government hopes that these aids can help those who have been financially affected by the COVID-19 pandemic and the movement control order. Moving on with today's international news. A COVID-19 vaccine developed by the US biotech firm Moderna is found to be working well when tested on monkeys, as it shows positive results in preventing coronavirus from replicating in the nose and lungs of them. This phenomena is seen to be crucial in preventing the transmission of the virus from one to another. However, it is worried that vaccines under development could amplify rather than suppress the disease. Hence, Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine is yet to be approved for mass production but is ongoing late-stage human trials at the moment. Lebanese government has been called to resign as many have blamed their negligence and corruption act for being the cause of the blast at Beirut's port. Anti-government protesters have even started acting violently around the ministry buildings in the capital, showing their disappointment towards the cabinet. 3 Lebanese ministers have already stepped down and Prime Minister Hassan Diab calls a cabinet meeting, with him expected to address the nation at 7:30 local time tonight. For today's entertainment news, iconic American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift surprises her fans with an announcement on her social media about the release of a new album titled Folklore. No tracks from the album have been released yet, but Swift hints that it includes collaborations with indie folk group Bon Iver and Aaron Dessner of rock band The National. In sports, NBA star Kyrie Irving has pledged $1.5 million, which is approximately 6.3 million ringgit, in support of the Women's National Basketball Association players who have decided to withdraw from this year's season. He claims that this support fund is created in hope to relieve the financial strain of WNBA members who have drawn out due to coronavirus concerns or social justice reform. These are the news updates for today, and thanks for listening to VFM Afternoon News. I'm Melanie and wish you a great day ahead.
VFM Afternoon News.